while. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know?
So today was one of the most exciting days in ages. As you probably gathered this morning, so I've just been eating a biscuit because I'm starving. We got up bright and early and drove over to choose our puppy. Oh, it was different to what it would have been, because obviously with COVID you've got to be really like safe. So Mark and I had to wear masks, and I went in and looked at the puppies and we talked about like the sexes and stuff, but there was just one puppy that really stood out, and I don't know, we all liked the look of him. He was a little bit more golden than the rest were like a lot lighter. Obviously Goldens have like a range from like really like pale white to like a darker gold colour. He's not like the darkest that I've ever seen, but he just stood out, and he was really funny and like playing around. Some of them were still quite sleepy and dozy, whereas he seemed to just have something about him. And we were like showing the kids and meeting all the other dogs as well. There were so many. Obviously these people, they just must adore animals, because as well as golden retrievers, they had like an Alsatian, there was a boxer, and we got to, honestly, when we walked in, I knelt down and there were just like dogs coming to love on me. It was heaven. It was so lovely. And they live in like a beautiful area as well, really stunning, like loads of land and stuff. He was like sitting on his brothers and sisters and like trying to wind them up a little bit, and then when I held him, he was just really like happy in my arms. He was just very content, and then like trying to play with me and play fight and stuff, and we just felt like he was the one. I was saying to Mark, like, which one do you prefer? And he was like, no, I think it's him. The only downside to today is that Bill has had like a plan with his dad for ages to spend time with his granddad, and they're staying in, where is it, Wales, together on like a little mini holiday, and it's been booked for ages, and it's just one of these things. Like today was the day that they opened up to choose the puppies, and if we didn't go we would have just had whichever puppy was left. And so yeah, I sent pictures and videos to him through his dad, because he couldn't send it to his watch because it didn't do that, but his dad could on his phone. And Bill's well chuffed because Bill wanted a boy, and we didn't really have a preference, but he was just the one that like really stood out, and we're so excited. But we've had to like drive away and leave him, which is so weird. But the guy was lovely, and he was like, oh, there we go then, that's your puppy. And I was like, can I take some photos and videos to show my son and stuff? And he was like, well yeah, it's your dog, go ahead, like go for it. And I wanted to spend ages there just cuddling him all day, but obviously you can't do that because it'd be a bit weird. But it's now 1 o'clock. I've not eaten yet aside from that biscuit. But you know when you're on a long car journey and you feel slightly sick because you've got an empty stomach, I just didn't have time this morning. I had a coffee, and I spent time making the kids a packed lunch for the car, and I forgot to feed myself. So I'm going to make myself a bagel with some sausage on. Might do sausage and egg or just sausage, because it still feels like I need breakfast, if you know what I mean. And it is Saturday after all. But the sun is shining. It's not massively warm, but it's like September warm, and it's nice to have some sunshine rather than rain this week. I'm actually going out with my friend tonight for a catch up and a meal, because obviously like the way things are at the moment in the UK, it's kind of the only way that you can see your friends, isn't it? You have to eat out and help out and not do it in your home. So that's what we're going to do, and I'm glad, to be honest, because with everything that's going on in the news at the moment, I'm not entirely sure like how much longer we can do things like that. So I'm just going to soak up this opportunity to have like a nice time with my friend, catch up, have a couple of drinks and a nice meal, and then we're back early as well, because obviously everything closes early. it will be nice. It will be nice. It's a bit different for me anyway, for a Saturday at the moment. Yeah, Mark is upstairs in the loft, I think. I don't know what he's doing, but he's taken a ladder up there, so he's obviously on a mission for something. And oh, another good bit of news is that hopefully by the end of this week our house will actually be finished, because the one thing that we've been waiting on renovation wise is the garage roof to be done properly. We've needed a dry spell, and the weather's been pants recently, up until this past week, so we're hoping that will be done. So that's all been set up, the scaffolding's in there now, outside, so it's all like ready to go, which is really exciting, because then it just means like we are done. We have pretty much finished Daisy's bedroom now, waiting on a sign which won't be available until October, because the lady I've ordered it from is on like back order because she hand makes them. And then I think her room's done. We need to sort Stan's room out a little bit, because we've moved a few things around in there and introduced a wardrobe now, because Mark's old wardrobe has gone in his room just because it made sense. And need to finish our room, but we've had a bit of a saga over the rail for our Pax wardrobe, and we're just waiting for that to come back in stock. We need like a certain type because of the way that the rails are, and just we were told it would be back in stock within a week, and it just hasn't been. And bearing in mind we bought these wardrobes probably like nearly a month ago now, so it's not gone well really. So we've just got clothes everywhere, but we need to finish that off. There is some painting that I want to do in our bedroom, and then like decorating, getting stuff on the walls and styling it, as they say, and all that. And we just need to get sorted really, and prepare for this little puppy and all the changes going on. And I'm still kind of, I don't know, I'm a bit on edge. I feel like I'm bracing myself for more changes in terms of lockdown stuff. I'm trying not to think about that for now, because you waste time worrying. Like I feel like I'll just cross that bridge when I come to it. But this is probably the longest chit chat bit I've ever had at the start of a video, so hi. I'm gonna go make this now because I'm starving. I'll see you in a bit.
Don't wanna be in love if it's not with you. Don't wanna cry that extra tear. Don't want to make mountains move. Let summer go, tell my skin to forget every little thing about you. Don't want to burden you, so I'm out. Tear my heart apart, tell the...
So Mark is sorting out the kids' dinner, and I am gonna get ready. The only issue is that I feel like me, along with a lot of us, I don't know how many of us will admit it, but I'm going to. I've gained a little bit of lockdown loving, shall we say. I'm a little bit tubbier than I used to be, not by masses, but enough for me to notice. And you know when you just feel a bit crap in everything? Like it fits, but it doesn't fit right. It doesn't fit nice. And I'm not getting a lot of like, oh, I feel a bit sexy. Do you know what I mean? Wrong light, there we go. So I'm going to try and find some dresses. Excuse how dark it is in here. We have a permanent blackout blind, the kind that you would take on holiday with you if you had a baby, because our shutters that we've ordered won't be here until October. But I'm going to try and find a dress that I don't feel like a complete hog in. Should I put you down? Hello. I have really good storage, under our bed, which is where I put most of my dresses for now, because I didn't actually think I'd be wearing them. So I'm having a look. I've opened the bit that has winter jumpers in here. All my dresses are over there. I have one that I got, I think it was from Miss Selfridge, which is like cream and yellow. I might wear that. See if I feel okay in that. I've worn that recently, to be fair, and it did make me feel alright. But I just hate it. Hate it. Oh, that whole shot was me like this. I'm really sorry about that. You got to enjoy my neck. I hate this feeling. I am actively trying to make better choices and just like drop these few pounds because I don't like the way I feel. And that's the thing these days with body positivity. It's a fantastic thing, but sometimes it leaves a little room for people to say like, I don't mind my body, but I do feel better when my body feels a bit like healthier. Or is that just me? I don't know. But I'm in that zone at the moment, and I'm gonna try a few things on and I will get back to you when I feel less like a hog. You gotta roll and then turn around. Yeah.
Looking up at a tree, I remember how it started. I was lost in a dream when the fire in my heart said an open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling goes. And anything sounds alright, I'm breaking loose.
In 12 minutes.
Sure,
12 minutes.
Yay! You did it! Good kill.
This year I'm going to start a new chapter. Ignore the tears and only write down the laughter. An open rose. I've already found sunlight, the feeling grows.
Oh wow, good treat, Romeo.
And anything sounds alright, I'm breaking loose.
Are you excited for football?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're gonna win.
Yeah.
You're gonna do really well.
I'm
Are you excited? You're gonna do big kick. Like, wow.
I like that.
Have a big hug and a big kiss.
Oh, I'm not gonna put it. Can I have a big hug?
I glide across the ground and over the ocean. And you can't force me down as long as I'm open. Like a rose that already found sunlight, the feeling grows. And anything sounds alright, I'm breaking loose. Living in the moment in my own balloon.
So hello everyone, it is Sunday morning and we are just getting ready to go out. The boys have been at Diddy Kicks football this morning and Daisy and I have just been here at home really. She's been doing some colouring, I've been doing some laundry, you know, exciting stuff. I'm just coming here to get my battery for my camera because I'll switch this around when I finish talking to you. And yeah, we're just gonna have a nice day out in the sunshine while it's still here, and then I think later on I'm going to make a stew because that's on the meal plan. It's probably not the best thing to be having while it's warm, but It'll taste nice and it'll be fine. I do need to nip to the shops though because I forgot to buy some cider to put in it, so I need to go and get that. And then also just drop my battery, get some fabric softener as well. No, I'm telling you this really, maybe it's a reminder, but yeah, we're gonna go, so I'll see you in a bit. A place called the Garden House, so if you're local, definitely give it a Google because it's beautiful and it works on a donation basis only. We held Bill's 5th birthday here ages ago, and you just come and there's like this bit here, there's like a walk with a big river, so the kids are trying to skim stones from market at the moment. There's animals and you can get a coffee and there's an ice cream van stand thing when it's nice, and there's a little play area bit as well, and the kids love it, and it's just a really like affordable day out, but we always have such a nice time. It feels like a bit of a happy place, to be honest, because it's just so beautiful. So that is what we're doing at the moment. Cheers.
As I'm staying close to the mirror, a lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember.
You don't worry.
Place a hand upon my heart as her. She was a believer.
That was fantastic.
Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever. Changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and every heart can change you.
Yummy. Is it really nice?
I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay.
So it's 2:10 and I'm in the car because Stan is asleep and Daisy and Mark have gone into B&Q. Quickly picking up doormats, one thing that we needed. More grass seed, I think was another one. And then we're gonna get some like stakes and like netting-y type thing to secure our garden for little pup, because we might as well do it while the weather's nice, so hopefully we can get that done this afternoon when we get home. It was so weird when we were coming in here because we were queuing to get in. It's a really big B&Q where we are, and there was like a queue for ages and we had no idea what was going on, but it turns out someone had broken down just as they got into like where the car park is, and no one could overtake because there was like a bollard divide between people going in and out. But also this B&Q is on a massive roundabout, so the whole roundabout was just a shit show. It was so bad. But then some men managed to push this massive, it's like a people carrier, and move it out of the way, which is good. But I felt for the poor lady that was like on her phone like trying to get it sorted out. It's like the worst place ever to break down. So we're kind of running behind because I feel like we've been out for ages. It's 2:10. I've already said that, haven't I? I need to get home and like make this stew, to be honest, because stews obviously take a bit of time, but we'll probably just eat it a bit later on. There's no rush, is there? We've had a really nice day. These like extra days of sunshine are just so nice. I'm so excited for like the autumn winter months, especially now our little like puppy boy will be coming home in October. But you can't deny the way the sunshine makes you feel. It just feels, everything's just a bit brighter and better, and I'm really appreciating it, because I know that when it's cold and pissing it down and miserable on the school run, I will miss days like this. So, oh, Mark's ringing me, which means he can't find something. I have to go.
No way.
Yeah. So we are home now, and I'm so glad because we were out way longer than expected. Stan woke up, bless him, in the car on the way home, and you know when they get all confused and upset and they want to cuddle but you can't comfort them because like seatbelts and safety. It was one of those, you know, when you're just like willing the traffic to move a bit quicker. But we're fine now. We're all sorted, and Mark is raking the front lawn because that really took a hit with the renovation. So we're going to put some seed down. We've already got one box of seed, and we've got another one because we think we're going to need it. And I think the rain is coming later on this week, so it's a good time to do it really. We've got that. He's got a rake, but he's using that. We've got 3 of these mats for the front door, the side door, and the door into the garage now, because we've needed them for a while and we're waiting for them to come back in stock. They're really nice actually. I like the two-tone effect. And then we got puppy-proofing bits. So we got loads of these little stick things. I don't really know what the technical term is for them. And then a load of this as well. So our garden is relatively secure, but while we used to have fence on one side, we now have laurel, so we just want to put this in front of the laurel just to make everything secure. So that is like a job for, I don't know, I was going to say we were going to do it today, but I don't know if we'll get it done now because we've just got to crack on, and I've got to cook as well, so I can't really help. And then I went to the co-op and got a cider from a stew. Lenore Ruby Jasmine Divine Fabric Softener, and Co-op thinks it's Christmas. There's Christmas stuff everywhere, but I did pick up these that are frosted wine gums, frosted with snow. It says try me, so I was like, okay, I will. So yeah, that is everything we picked up, but now I'm going to cook our dinner. Yes, I'm tired. So in the end, the stew just seemed like a really bad idea, so I'm going to move it to another day this week, and we are having this instead. It's like a bit of a ploughman's-y platter type thing. Just got like cheese, apple, pear, grapes, olives, pickled onions, meats and pork pies and that kind of thing. I have a ploughman's relish type thing. It's not focusing. And then we've also got bread and some leftover potato salad that I made and some coleslaw. So that is going to be dinner today. And yeah, I'm glad, to be honest. I can't be bothered cooking now. I have the cutest bed buddy. We're snuggling in here, aren't we? Yeah, because you've had a bath and you smell delicious, don't you? And Dad was giving Daisy a bath, so we thought we would come and have a cuddle. Yeah. think he's teething a bit. He's still cutting, you know, the sharp ones, canines. They came in last for him, and they still seem quite sore. So when he does this, he's chewing on his finger. Are you beautiful? Are you special, boy? You are, aren't you? Honestly, they do drive me a bit mental sometimes, but I am just obsessed with these kids. They make me so happy. You do. You're so cute.
Oh dear.